Ladies and gentlemen, hit subscribe to this channel, H.A. Goodman's other channel. We just had a live stream on H.A. Goodman. ABC News, Trump again says we need Greenland after Danish officials. Okay, so this is happening ultimately through an economic negotiation. President Trump has offered $10,000 to $100,000 per person, according to USA Today. It's happening because when and if and when Denmark agrees to it, it will never be done by force or military intervention. Denmark is a very close ally, very important ally of the United States of America, of course, NATO. The GI-UK gap, the Greenland-Iceland-UK gap, needs to be protected. There are Russian submarines that not only could threaten that, but also all of these shipping lanes. All of these shipping lanes need to be protected. Then you have a 2016 article, and there are other articles too. Russian subs are reheating a Cold War choke point, the GI-UK gap. And if you fast forward to this year, senior Russian officials say Greenland could vote to join Russia. If there's a referendum, that is not only theoretically possible, it's possible. Greenland absolutely critical for hunting Russian subs, top U.S. general in Europe. Again, if your entire world was the DNC emails and that's your version of national security, you won't understand, because of course that isn't national security. Mutually assured destruction, you don't want that. That's something you do not want. The only deterrent to Russia or any adversarial nation, especially one with the nuclear capability that they have, is a nuclear deterrent and also the map of the world. Check this out.
Well, The Economist says American officials have discussed offering a so-called Compact of Free Association to the island. It's an agreement that has historically been extended to small nations in the Pacific. These agreements let American armed forces operate freely in signatory countries with their added sweetener of duty-free trade. So hard power, soft power, leverage. Joining me now, former U.S. Ambassador to Denmark, Carla Sands. Carla, thanks for being with us here today. Why, in your estimation, is Greenland so important to the United States?
Well, because it's just off our northeast coast, and it's the world's largest island that could easily fall into adversarial hands. If you think about 60,000 people with a very little economy and a lot of ocean around it, the GI-UK gap. Greenland is the G in the GI-UK gap. And we actually occupied Greenland from World War II till after the fall of the Berlin Wall. So the United States built most of the infrastructure. There's very little in Greenland because Denmark can't afford or doesn't have the interest in developing Greenland.
So Greenland, as it sits, is essentially a colony of Denmark. Denmark is a member of NATO. The United States basically is NATO. So wouldn't we right now have the security capability and the capacity to ensure there is no foreign adversarial power in charge of Greenland? Like, what has to change? Just a bigger physical presence for the United States in Greenland?
And so it's of utmost strategic importance in terms of geopolitics. There's a difference between Greenland being a part of Denmark and Greenland being a part of the United States of America in terms of the nuclear deterrent and in terms of the map of the world, which benefits the U.S. and NATO and Europe. That's only if, of course, Denmark agrees to it. We pay off their national debt. We give everybody $100,000 in Greenland. The national debt of Denmark is $140 billion, probably a couple of years of graft in blue states and blue cities, not even, maybe a year. But anyway, hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel. Go to the live streams tomorrow on H.A. Goodman. Thanks, everybody.